So if you haven't heard the rumors yet, guys, there have been rumors saying that Kris Bryant's probably going to get traded. And I really wanted to talk about this because this is a big topic and Kris Bryant's a big player for the Chicago Cubs. So today, guys, as you can see by the title, I'm going to talk about the Chicago Cubs and why they need to trade Kris Bryant. Before I start, though, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and leave a like on this video. You guys, I'm sorry if I sound a bit more calm in this video. It's because I'm recording in a different place. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, you guys, the Cubs last year, they did not do too well. They finished the year 84-78. And the reason why is because, their pitching wasn't too good. They signed Craig Kimbrell, and he was just blowing a lot of saves toward the end of the season. At one point, they were first in their division, and they had a wild card spot. But at the end, they just choked and just weren't good. And the last time they actually were good in the postseason was 2016. But that season even, they almost lost in the World Series to the Cleveland Indians because they were down 3-1, but they came back. 2017, they got eliminated. 2018, they got eliminated. And 2019, they didn't even make the playoffs. And even before that, 108 years before that, they won the World Series. So it's been a while back then. But now the Cubs, they're just entering a point where they really just need to rebuild. And yes, rebuild. The Chicago Cubs, I think, should rebuild, and here's why. They need to get rid of these overpaid players. For example, let's take a look at Yu Darvish. I know Yu Darvish, he had a lot of strikeouts last year, and that's really good, having a lot of strikeouts. But still, Yu Darvish had an ERA over 4 last year. And a guy doesn't get paid $155 million in total to have an ERA over 4. And Darvish, I bet his trade value is pretty good up there because teams could use someone like him. So Yu Darvish is one of the guys that they need to trade. Another guy, Kris Bryant. Let's talk about him. Kris Bryant, first of all, he's young and he's no longer in his prospect years anymore. His prospect days have passed, so now he's going to be like an all-star and a leader of a team. Second of all, I can name some teams that can actually use Kris Bryant. If Anthony Rendon cannot re-sign with the Washington Nationals, then they should try to get Kris Bryant. And other teams also, they could use him. So, I guess you could say the Giants could use him because if they can't get Rendon, then they can try to trade for Bryant, but they might have to give up a lot. But really, the Nationals, they could use him because if Rendon doesn't re-sign, that's one to get. But yeah, that's why I think Bryant should get traded. And then after also other players like Jason Hayward, they need to try to get rid of him because Jason Hayward's getting paid so much money and it's just not working out. And it'd just be better for the whole team. So what I really think the Chicago Cubs should try to do, like what the front office really needs to do to make their team better, get rid of players who are overpaid because they need to make more money. And getting rid of these players, then that just means they're going to be making more money and they could just get into some rebuilding years. They're going to have to rebuild for some years, probably like 3-4 years, really build up their prospects so they could really help. They really need a farm system. The Chicago Cubs, their farm system is not too good, so they really need to trade guys like Kris Bryant, Yu Darvish, players like that who are worth a lot of trade value, and they could get really good prospects. So that's what I think the Chicago Cubs should do. And to be honest, the Cubs, ever since about 2018, I felt like they should just start rebuilding. And ever since the Kris Bryant rumors came out where he should get traded, I think that's when the Cubs, I just thought they should start rebuilding. And if they trade Kris Bryant, then at this point, really, it's just obvious they want to rebuild. And Anthony Rizzo, he should also get traded because, Rizzo, he's also a really good player and he's still getting up there in age, but it'd just be better to trade him because also Rizzo's not doing well. So at the end of the day, in conclusion, what do the Chicago Cubs need to do? Get rid of everyone who's overpaid, make more money by getting rid of the overpaid players, have a better farm system, and just rebuild. They just need a tank like the Baltimore Orioles or the Detroit Tigers. They need a tank for a few years, or like the Miami Marlins. Just tank for a few years, build up your prospects, so then they'll be good for the major leagues. And then after that's going to be good from them. But that's going to be all for this one, you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know this video is a little bit shorter than usual. It's because, that's all I really had to talk about here. The rebuilding is really what I wanted to talk about in this video. And Kris Bryant, he's a part of the rebuilding. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe. But I will see you all next time. I'm out.
Bought you Fendi, bought you Louis, Gucci's on your feet, Master Gucci hat, diamonds on your fist, Rollie on your wrist. We do not exist. Brand new phone, who this?